Dermatologist and very well-known face from his reality Dr. 90210 show. Great to see you.
Nice to see you. Look
so
gorgeous.
happy that you're here.
Gorgeous
Thank
as
you.
always, Patty Riley.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
me on your show.
Well, I love PM Style because it is definitely a mixture of fashion trends, you know, handbags, accessories. But come on, the style, you got to take care of your face and your skin too.
Absolutely. You have to be face forward. It's the first thing that people see, and it's the most important point of fashion. Now, I'm a dermatologist, so I'm biased, but I think really skin is what I define as beauty.
I have to agree with you as being a big fan of beauty and skincare and really what is cutting edge. And I have to say, Neutrogena, when I first heard they were coming to QVC, I'm thinking, Gold Bar, Neutrogena, grew up with Neutrogena. This is not the Neutrogena that you grew up with. This is going to be for the big girls. This is for the next generation of Neutrogena ladies that are out there that are saying, you know what, I'm really starting to notice the fine lines and wrinkles. I'm starting to notice those signs of aging. And what you're getting here tonight is a 1.7 ounce, which is the super size in the customer top rated Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol NX Serum. The 1 ounce size is offered at $65 on QVC.com. This is 1.7 ounces, nearly double the amount. On auto delivery, 3 easy payments will send you a new shipment every 90 days. All right, so as a board certified dermatologist, seeing that is your job. That is what you studied. That is what you see day in and day out, practically 365 days a year.
Correct.
What is the bar? What is the gold standard ingredient that you need to help reverse the signs of aging?
Ask any dermatologist and they will tell you stabilized retinol technology is imperative.
Okay.
Retinol, retinol, retinol. And that's a word that people have used for years. The difference here, like I said, stabilized retinol technology. And that's what Neutrogena Dermatologics has done. They really make it cutting edge. They take a product that we know, love, and trust, and they've packaged it in a way so it's as efficient as it can possibly be.
Well, is it true, too, that for a while there, the only way that we could get a certain grade of retinol was to go visit somebody like you and get a prescription?
Sure.
And then what was the problem that some women were experiencing?
Well, that's a great question. And retinol itself, just to back up, is not a very stable molecule, so to speak, and traditionally that's the way we think of it. But the difference here is Neutrogena Dermatologics stabilized it so that the efficacy that you get on day 1 is the same efficacy that you get on day 60. And as a result, you are continuously renewing the look of your skin. Now, something else you brought up is Neutrogena. It's a brand that we know, but this is Neutrogena Dermatologics, specialized professional division of Neutrogena, and it really focuses on those professional level solutions. Advanced technology continuously renewing the look of your skin.
So when we talk about retinol and we understand that there are certain signs of aging that we are just going to argue till the day we die, tell me about some of those concerns that you hear. I'm just going to gear it mainly towards women because that's who I'm assuming is watching.
Absolutely.
But mainly women that we get frustrated with, and so then we're going to need to start using a product like this.
I think what we really have to do here is once again take a step back and talk about how this whole process works.
Yeah.
As you age, your skin cycle slows down and it gets dull and it sloughs off very, very slowly. And that's why if you notice over time, the skin appears, like I said, dull. It has a hue that's not really responsive. And what you want is you want a high level of luster, high radiance. And that's the way you get that is through increased surface cell turnover. Retinol itself is a vitamin A derivative, a very, very safe natural product. When it's not stabilized, you don't get that efficacious result. So what do? Continuously renewing the look of your skin. And there's a number that I always talk about with my medical students when I teach them in Beverly Hills at my office. I say, what is the adult human cell cycle? And this is on many board exams. Well, it's 35 to 57 days. And that means in a normal adult, their skin it takes approximately 57 days for a cell to be born and slough off your skin.
Really?
But we want younger skin cells. We want to increase that surface cell turnover to give a more youthful appearance. We want to take it down from that 57-day period to at least that 35-day period, if not faster. So what happens when you do that? Smoothness, softness, restored luminosity. Those are some of the words that people associate with this product.
Well, you know, and I was also showing the texture because we have a very savvy group of people that watch our shows and definitely our beauty shows. And this doesn't come out like a traditional serum comes out. So I wanted you, because you were talking a lot about that, the stabilized retinol and the way that this performs. You said the word efficacy and that sort of thing. It comes out differently than most serums we're used to. So maybe you can describe why that is.
Certainly. It's a very, very luxurious feel. And that's what we talk about from a beauty benefit aspect. Luxurious is the way I would describe it. Now, Patty, that amount there is enough to cover your entire face. And people say, Dr. Kirby, how am I supposed to do that? Pearl-sized drop is enough to cover your entire face. Thin layer, I use it every single night. You can use it during the day if you like, but stabilized retinol technology, thin layer every single day. Ask any dermatologist and they'll tell you it's an imperative part of any anti-aging regime.
And if you're using it and you've been using it, the key is compliance, which is why we have auto delivery, which is also why we have it on the 90-day, which I think the super size is instrumental in that, so that we really do get the results that we want to see. You have to stay on it. So with this, we've got it at a featured price. We have 3 easy payments. You can lock in the auto delivery, so you get a brand new 1.7 ounce. This is the super size every 90 days. You can skip, cancel, or delay anytime. But like you said, you were talking about that cell turnover rate. You really do need to use this the way that you described, at least nightly. In fact,
Sure.
we do have a version that has the SPF built in for day.
That's correct.
But that's how you're going to notice the changes. You can't really be day off, day on, day off, day on, or use it 2 weeks and expect to see results, right?
That's exactly the case.
Okay.
I tell people this is part of your regime. This is not a miracle fix. That does not exist in the course of medical treatments. What happens is, it's like going to the gym. You can't go to the gym one day and expect to look great. You also can't go to the gym and just drink water and talk to your friends and hang out. You have to go to the gym every single day and get an efficient, short workout in. That's exactly what this does for your skin. Pearl size amount every single night, continuously over the course of 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll start seeing a very clinical difference. And that's not just my opinion. We do at Neutrogena Dermatologics studies.
Oh, you want to tell us about that?
I'd love to.
Oh,
actually,
good.
a study done over the course of 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, 92% of users showed improvement in fine lines. So why does it take 8 weeks? That's approximately 57 days. That's the course of the human adult cell cycle turnover. So in the course of the study, smoothness, softness, increased luminosity are some of the things that I describe with it. But 92% of users showed a decrease in fine lines, even around crow's feet over that 8-week period.
And now
real
also,
impressive.
this has been customer top rated on QVC.com.
Sure.
So I think that, you know, you can speak to your group. We have ours, and we are very savvy and discerning customers. So I think, too, the overall QVC feeling is that we love this serum. Now, what if I am somebody, though, who really likes my night moisturizer? Do I need a moisturizer with this? Can I use a moisturizer on top of this?
Excellent question. Not everybody needs a moisturizer. I have an oily complexion. I don't need a moisturizer. So for me, it's not even a concern. But if you have dry skin, if you have sensitive skin, you can absolutely use it with your moisturizer. And you can use it one of 2 ways with your moisturizer. You can apply this first and then your moisturizer, or you can even mix the two together.
Oh, that's a good
But
idea.
it's really, in the study that was done, everyone tolerated it, even the most sensitive skin types. So it really gets rid of some of the problems that people associated with retinols in the past.
You know, that's what I think is huge, because first of all, when you hear the word Neutrogena, I mean, this company is legendary for focusing on giving you the best skin. Neutrogena Dermatologics is only at QVC. They chose QVC as their platform to launch exclusively their highest level of anti-aging performers here. And you can find even more from the Retinol NX line from Neutrogena Dermatologics on QVC.com, but we supersize this based on your request. So the idea here is 1 ounce is $65. If you're doubling up on that, you're paying too much. Get the supersize in the 1.7 ounce for 3 easy payments of $23 and change.